Let's talk about the Christian film that is making waves in the industry. Sold, produced and directed by the visionary Opeyemi Akintunde, tells a gripping story of faith, loss, and spiritual awakening. The film stars gospel powerhouses like Abdul and Monique in a dramatic twist that showcases their acting talents like never before. Known for lighting up stages with their voices, the duo now brings their charisma to the big screen in a movie that promises to tug at heartstrings and spark meaningful conversations.
Incompetent! Who made you all heads of departments?
I've been seeing Shege in this woman's hand.
I have plans to adopt that promotion this year. And you see that babe?
Not all men has come.
I can assure you that your marriage can never last.
Be like, say this your sweet talk, the one they open door for you.
You know that Mr. Bambi likes man is interested in you.
If my wife wasn't in the picture, I would kneel down and propose to you right now.
Joining us today in the studio is Mr. Abdul and Opeyemi Akintunde. Thank you so much for coming.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Mike.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I love that song which says, I can carry my body.
Carry your body. Well, I was certainly surprised to see you in the trailer, like I said before. I've not seen any of your movies before.
Oh, you haven't?
But let me start with Opeyemi. Opeyemi, tell us about this movie, Sold.
Okay. Sold is a movie about emotional manipulation, flirting, and crossing the lines. A lot of times we do things and we feel like, oh, it's just normal. But we do not realize the impact that it has on other people and the consequences, even for us and for the parties involved. So it's a family-friendly project that speaks to everybody in the family. And it also is a workplace movie. So it's a movie that speaks to families, workplace ethics, and at the end of the day, how we live our lives as individuals.
Tell us about your character.
Oh, yes.
Tell us about your character. Because in the trailer, I saw that you had a very sweet mouth in the movie. That put you in trouble.
Very correct. But yes, my character in the movie is Bamidele, like you said. Sweet-mouthed guy, and and she talked about workplace ethics and of course this office shenanigans where people just don't catch up with who they are, so they just flit around and all that, and eventually what happens at work affects the home and destroys the person eventually. I think the movie is really about taking responsibility and not just flitting around with your life.
Let me come to Mrs. Akintunde.
Yes.
What's the passion behind this movie called Sold?
Okay. Before I go into the passion for the movie, I think it was stemmed from my passion. I'm a writer, a creative writer, a filmmaker, and I am so passionate about correcting heels, telling people, oh, this is the right thing to do it this way. So that solution-mindedness in me made me go for Sold. We've seen it a lot, especially in public places.
Oh, you want to share your experience?
Okay.
So you're free. Tell us.
All right. I think I was very shocked. One day I went to an organization and a particular woman kept greeting everybody. Oh, my office husband. My office husband, and I was like, okay, hold on. And they were, getting too intimate for even the office husband. And I was like, no, this is not right. Yes, we may feel like we're joking about it, but do you know the emotions of the person that you're literally saying my office husband to or my office wife to? Do you know how our marriage is? Do you know how his marriage is? And all of that kind of came to me like, okay, we need to talk about this. And beyond that, Sold is about how much or what do we sell? What do we sell of ourselves? So a lot of that came to me and I was like, oh, I have to tell this story. Story about flirting, emotional manipulation, and all of that.
And we see this every day in our workspaces, and it's something that you're bringing into reality with this particular movie. Let me come to you, Abdul. Having to play that Bamidele role, so how were you able to fit into that role with that smooth talker?
Well, I think first of all, as a music person, I've always loved the movies. Actually, if creating arts was a faculty, I think movie and music would be departments.
Yes.
In that faculty, and they will borrow courses from each other. So the music man sees visions.
Yeah.
Right? For
Absolutely.
Yeah, for everything you write, you're painting a picture. So while you're singing it, you want your audience to be able to see the picture also. So when Opeyemi came around and said, now I need you on the big screen. I need you to do this, more expansive and all that. I was glad to take it, first of all. So I had passion. And then I think if you have a good director, you will look good. And I have a good director here in Opeyemi.
Thank you.
Ability to bring the cast and crew together is something that makes a good director, and ensuring that you produce well.
Yes.
Tell us your challenges. It's not that easy bringing the script and everything together.
Yes.
Tell us, what are the challenges you encountered?
Well, I would like to say that I didn't really have challenges because I don't see walls. So whenever there are issues, I'll be like, okay, there must be another way around it. So I'm not someone who see challenges. But bringing the cast and the crew together, I've worked with certain people in the past, and I've loved our work chemistry. And also, as a faith-based filmmaker, you also have to think of the people you're bringing on board, because you cannot give what you don't have. Faith-based film is life. You're giving out something that you must have inside of you to heal people, to correct ills and all of that. So when I had the story and had the screenplay, and I had to look as a director, who would play this one, who would play this one? And also, you have to have the Holy Spirit that will tell you, oh, you have to do this.
You need to pray.
Yes.
That, okay, Mike Abdul will do this.
Yes, sir.
Because it's not a flirt.
Let me take it this way. That's good. Yes. Character is very important. So the first thing is you're going to pray. But when you pray, the Spirit now guides you, because now you know people around you. You can say, oh, who can play this role? And I've worked with him before. I produced the movie 2020, Stepping Into Maggie's Shoes. It was a very big one. It was in the cinema. It was the adaptation of my novel. So when it flashed into my mind, like Mike Abdul.
The Holy Spirit brought.
Thank you.
I love that.
The Holy Spirit brought it in.
Okay.
So, and I was like, Holy Spirit, is that you saying that to me, Mike Abdul? He said, yes, he can absolutely play it. And when I sent the script to him, it delivered, because, like I said, the first movie that we worked together, it did an amazing job. So when the Holy Spirit brought it again, I was like, no, it's going to kill this role, and that's it. So, and all of the other cast are like that. For a faith-based film, you cannot just pick randomly.
I like how you spoke about the Holy Spirit and prayers. I want to talk about the Christian movie industry in Nigeria. Where is it, and how fast is its growth?
I would like to say that the Christian film ministry or industry is evolving. We're not where we used to be, but right now we are growing. And I would like to say that there are more hands on deck now. Before, we thank God for pace setters like Evangelist Mike Bamiloye of the Mount Zion. Yes, we thank him for absolutely what he has been doing. But now we have more hands on deck. We have more people willing to put their faith, willing to put their money where their faith is. So we are actually evolving, and we're having phenomenal movies now, especially on YouTube.
But as a filmmaker, how do you balance entertainment with inspiration, with education?
Beautiful. So in itself, what is mass communication? It is education, entertainment, and information. So as a faith-based filmmaker, all I'm just adding to it is inspiration. But I would not allow those other parts to go down. So I must bring in my inspiration and make sure that my entertainment, my education is there. Take Sold, for instance. People get to see the educative part, the entertainment part, the informative part in the movie. But at the end of the day, it makes them say, oh, wow, Holy Spirit, and people begin to pray even after watching the movie. And that's impact.
Because it's impacting lives.
Yes,
Okay.
that's impact. So that's one thing that I can boldly beat my chest for, that faith-based film will impact lives.
Well, Mike Abdul, I know you're a gospel singer.
Yes.
A music producer.
Yes.
A songwriter. Now doing a movie.
An actor.
So at what point were you able to have that time, able to balance both?
Well, it really didn't need balancing. And like honestly, like I said, we belong to that faculty already. And
Because sometimes when you have shows, performance,
oh yes, of course.
and you have to be
On set.
on set.
Yes. Well, we beg for that.
So what do you tell her? Do you
say,
just
please don't put
no,
me on weekends.
Mike Abdul,
Yes.
I'm quite sure you will not lie.
Yes.
Yeah, because you just say, well, I have this show, I have to perform.
Yes. We do that actually, and she's very understanding. She understands that part, and so we work as you walk.
All right.
Monday to Friday.
Okay, well, we'll go on a quick break at the moment. When we come back from the break, I'm going to ask the question, how the Holy Spirit is leading you to get finances, supporters, or who's bankrolling all this project?
All this project.
We'll take a break at the moment. When we come back, my guests are still very much in the house. Do not go anywhere. Definitely, we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Well, gospel artist Mike Abdul and a movie producer Opeyemi Akintunde are still very much here in the studio this morning. Many thanks for staying tuned on the program. Like I said earlier, do you rely on the Holy Spirit to bring those who are the financiers of this project? So how do you get them?
All right. I will speak generally,
Okay.
and I'll bring it home to myself. Most faith-based filmmakers, Christian filmmakers, produce from their pockets. Yes, we do a lot of sacrifice. Like, we want the message out there.
So there are days you go hungry.
Oh, yes.
No, let's be real.
Yes, there are days you go hungry, but like I said, I'll bring it home.
All right.
Like, I'm a writer, a novelist. So I've written like 40 novels, and I have a massive fan base, followership. People who have followed me for over 7, 8, 9 years will believe in my story, will love my stories, and they want it to be on the big screen. So I have my followers just say, oh, Mrs. Opeyemi Akintunde, we want this movie to be produced into, this story to be produced into a movie. So for instance, Sold was crowdfunded by my followers. A big shout out to them. So nice. I have that as one of my sponsors, my followers. Then personally, my family and I, we would sponsor, because we see it as evangelism. We may not be able to carry the bells outside. We may not be able to do the morning cries. We may not be able to do all of that, but the gift of writing, the gift of making it into a movie is our own form of evangelism. So we can do all of our work out there and say, okay, this income, we want to use it to preach Christ. So personally, we do that. And then thirdly, you have people who are also working in the mainstream. People who feel like, oh, I can't evangelize but I want to sponsor what you're doing. I want to support in my little way. Oh, this is my own evangelism for God. So we have that. But we are looking forward to having investors on a bigger scale because to whom much is given, much is expected. So if people want more movies, Christian films, let them invest in us. We can't do a 50,000 naira movie and expect it to reach 1 billion souls.
Sure.
But if we have investors, if we have children of God who want to put their faith, put their money where their faith is.
Only children of God?
No, not even children of God. People who want moral movies, family faith-based movies. I was speaking to someone recently, and the person was like, oh, I had to stop some mainstream movies because of my kids, because of the safety involved. So I made them start watching faith-based films because we know that it is safe. There are some lines you will not cross. And the person doesn't have to be a Christian, but knows that, oh, I can trust this producer. This producer will bring out content that will educate, that will entertain, that will inform, and yet will not cross certain lines.
You don't cross the lines of maybe showing the way someone is kissing, romance, you don't
nudity,
show that.
all of that. But however, we will still make it tangible. You need to watch Sold. When you watch Sold, you will see how much of a romantic husband he was. Oh and even the way he was flirting with his sweet talker. And we didn't have to touch each other, but it was tangible.
Did you make any touch?
Well, I didn't.
The ladies were blushing.
Yeah. Wait, let's get into it. Was there any touch?
No, you need to see the movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Touching of the hand.
Yeah, we can touch. As friends, I can touch. But there is some kind of touch that would...
That the Holy Spirit will say no.
Or even the audience will be like, no.
Yeah.
I'm feeling something here. I'm not supposed to feel that.
Wow.
But when you talk about reach, I remember platforms. So many many Christian movies are on YouTube.
Yes.
And I'm wondering why not Netflix or Prime Video?
Okay. YouTube allows you to air your views the way you want to air it. If you understand that, in terms of, oh, you're a faith-based filmmaker, I can call Jesus 1,000 times in my movie. But some of the platforms, they may have certain rules. Oh, you don't have to do this, you don't have to do this. But however, that's one part. Then the second part is to be honest. And this is not playing down on our work. There are certain projects that we may say that we've not put in so much in terms of the quality of some of these platforms. We're not speaking down on ourselves, but everybody has a standard. So if we as producers get to that real standard of what they are asking
as
for,
faith-based
movies, yes. We have movies like Overcomer, War Room on Netflix. So I will not, for now, if you give me a 200 million, 300 million to produce or 500 million to produce a very good faith-based project, and I use the necessary things that they want in terms of standard, we'll talk on the table, and I'm sure they will accept it.
So how do you get your money back? Because when you do all this and more money is not coming in, you're not smiling to the bank?
All right. So the beautiful thing about faith-based projects is that you gain your money back at the level that you invested.
Okay.
The number two is that it's beyond the money. It's impact. It's transgenerational. And even there are days that the people that you have impacted, they will come across you and their thank you sometimes is more than the financial returns. And there are days where you wouldn't have to pay for certain things. I remember just 3 days ago, I was at the grocery store and I just wanted to get something. And a man saw me and he started screaming. I was like, oh, Opeyemi Akintunde, you write so well. I love your novels. Oh, my kids love your stories. Oh, I watched your movie. And it was all of... But I want to get there. It was like, oh, you'll be blessing to me. And it was like, woman of God, I need to give you something. And in that moment, the person gave me a gift that I wasn't expecting. There are days you go on a long queue and people who have seen you like, oh, you impacted my life. I remember I wrote a story one time, My Father's Farmland, and somebody sent me a DM and said, I was just about to take my life. But somebody sent me your story. And I just read your story.
Wow.
And I am not going to take my life. Thank you for saving a life. So sometimes it's not the money,
Okay. Let me come to Mike.
but the impact.
Yes, sir.
A smooth talker.
Yeah.
This is banker now. So let's see the razzmatazz.
The sweet talking that we can see. So
Let's feel those vibes.
You see,
As Bamidele now, not as Mike.
I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy, seriously.
Okay.
You understand?
but you are a fantastic actor.
Well, I think Opeyemi made that happen. Thank you, Opeyemi.
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome.
Call me again for your next movie.
Very soon. Very soon.
How
Yes.
you are paid well too.
Well, it's purpose driven actually.
Okay.
Like you have clearly heard, it's purpose driven. So because of the purpose and the vision, we put everything we have, into it. You see, every time we achieve the purpose and score the goals, it's enough motivation for us. Truly speaking, the money does not need to come back.
Okay.
Honestly, but if it comes back, it's a plus for us, right? You understand what I'm saying? So we can do it again, reinvest and all that, yeah. But honestly, beyond that, it's going to be scoring the goals, making things happen,
So,
making impact.
Back to my first question. You have the floor.
I thought I escaped.
I know you were going to do that.
You don't know Emmanuel.
I tried.
You have the floor.
You have to write a script.
Okay.
It has to be a script.
What I say?
No. She'll write me. No. You write the script. You know what you want to say.
Anything. You have the floor.
Okay. So we're
shy.
how are you, by the way? How are you, by the way?
I'm fine, thank you.
Looking good, and then you do well at this. I mean, I've seen you a couple of times on TV, and I think you're just. I think you're fantastic. Dinner?
What do you say?
Lunch?
No, thank you.
That's fine. Okay. Have I tried?
I was about to say yes and
Women with all this
You have to first. You have to first. Make shakara first now. No, thank you, please.
Yeah. Jakara. Back to Mike. I love this track of yours. I can carry my body. Can you sing that? Let's sing the vibes.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Should we sing? I can carry my body. Carry body. Carry all over. For melody, shave. Emajo. Come on. I can carry my body. Everybody. Oh, you carry body. I can carry my body. Can I hear your voice, everybody? I'm watching you. I can carry my body. Come on now.
Nice one, guys. This morning, Mike Abdul and Opeyemi Akintunde. Thanks for coming on the show this morning.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Let people watch Soul is still